We are answering your questions. Lars in Denmark wrote to us. If you want to write to us, go to our website, davidpakman.com, click on Contact Us. We'll answer your questions. Lars in Denmark says, living in Denmark, it's a bit difficult to place a voicemail, so I'm asking this via email. Perfectly fine. I was recently in the U.S., San Francisco to be precise, and I noticed that in many of the major stores, it was difficult to get good groceries, good being fresh and organic. Everyone I know in Denmark cooks their own meals, students as well as people with high-income jobs. But how is it in the United States? Do you guys cook your own meals? Are you fast food junkies, as are the common stereotype of Americans from Europe? Okay, a little bit, English is not his first language, but the stereotype of Americans amongst Europeans is that of eating fast food all the time. This is a very interesting question to me because when I moved from Massachusetts to New York City, I now find it a lot more difficult to get good organic produce. Most of the produce in most of the supermarkets is not organic. And also, very often, this rarely happened to me in Massachusetts, Lewis, fruit and vegetables, within a few hours of getting it home, it's overripe, or I had a potato that was completely soft. I picked up the potato and my hands went through it like it was shaving cream. I mean, it was bizarre. So I found that in New York City, actually, it has been tougher to find good produce. But in terms of do I go out or not a lot, I am not a fast food junkie. As you know, the news may not have reached Denmark, but what I'm actually known for, much more than hosting the David Pakman Show, is that I haven't been to McDonald's, Wendy's, or Burger King for something like 14 years at this point. That's really my claim to fame, Lewis. So no, I am not a fast food junkie. I eat out. I probably go out to lunch once a week, maybe twice. I go out to dinner probably once or twice a week. And for the most part, I bring my lunches to the studio here and make dinner at home pretty often. So that's me, Lewis. No fast food as long as I can avoid it.
I think there probably is what I would consider to be a large percentage of Americans who eat crappy and or fast food all the time.
Yeah.
I can't put a number on it, but I see it all the time. These are the types of people who who will kill you if you take too long at the drive-through line.
Yeah, like we're talking about today on the regular show. Yeah.
Right. So personally, now that I live in a what I would call a food mecca, I definitely eat out a lot more than I used to. But it's also because I'm just working my other job. I'm downtown a lot more, and I don't know. It makes things easier. But personally, I try to cook as many meals as possible at home.
Yeah, I mean, it's especially being in New York, which is like a food mecca, like Lewis is saying. It is tough not to go out a lot because you want to try so many things. Even if you go out for every meal, you will never try every worthwhile restaurant or food truck or whatever it is. So, just as a financial thing, I try to limit it as well. But yeah, so that's the answer. I'm not surprised, Lars, that you had that experience because that happens. But I'm sure that in San Francisco, if you looked more closely, if you go to the ferry terminal and go to the farmer's market there, you can definitely get good, fresh, organic produce, but it can be tougher to find. So keep the questions coming. davidpakman.com. Click on Contact Us.